just always referenced so many times until it's just unique. Walt Disco. We're like a pop kind of gothy group from Glasgow, 6-piece, and yeah, this is our first time at South by. And when we started doing the album, we didn't have a label either, so we were like fully prepared to put it out by ourselves. But a good thing we did in terms of creatives, we applied for funding to do the album. From Creative Scotland, so that was obviously relevant to us because we're Scottish, but there are things like that in every country, like PRS, Help Musicians, PRS Foundation, who are helping fund this thing. So when you want to start a project, always look into getting funding going. If you want a hand with any of that funding, then maybe try and find someone who's applied before and been successful. Speak to managers in your city, speak to labels that you're friendly with, speak to other artists, and like get friends to spell check it for you. Whoever did English lit at uni, check the grammar's good. So, yeah. There are so many people who help you. Just know who to ask and know that like being friendly to someone will pay off in the future. And that's happened so many times where we've just been in a situation where we've just been smiley, friendly, and then 2 years down the line end up with like this benefit from it because they remember you being nice. So yeah, be nice to people in places like this and at things like this, at South by Southwest and stuff. When you get into promoting yourself, you have to start thinking about things like music videos, and then think about what you love. Like, it doesn't have to be anything that isn't your interest, but like think about like what's your favorite film, what's your favorite like fashion icon, and just like put together a mood board and then go from there. Like just go like Pinterest, Instagram saves are the best way to start with like visual artistry, and that is like a lot of what you'll learn at like something in art school. Just always reference so many times until it's just unique. Like there's that book, How to Steal Like an Artist. Just put together all the things you love, and then it'll become you. And it's always a good way to start, especially when you stop for ideas. So yeah, being in a band, especially when you get as busy as like we are starting to get, you need to like, you're in a relationship with them, like as committed as any like romantic relationship you've ever been in. And then a friendship, and then you're business owners as well. Like we are owners of a limited company, so you need to think with a business mind, but you also need to like remember to have fun, because if you stop having fun, you like probably should just stop being like in the creative industry. So like there's so many things to juggle all at the same time, and like the friendship of it all like is the main thing that keeps you held together. Like. You get to know each other as well as you get to know people. It can be disgusting sometimes. I think before you launch yourself to the world, have a lot in the back catalogue. Like if it's music, like have an album worth of songs. But then once you've got the album worth of songs, decide like what your imagery is going to be like, and decide what your mission statement is like. What do you stand for? What do you want people to feel when they listen to you or see your art? What do you want people to take away from it, whether it's political, whether it's like just trying to escapism, like trying to make people forget about the problems in the world, like, or whether it's like wanting to allow people to enter their emotions more deeply when they listen to you. So just decide what you want the listener to feel when they listen to your music, and then when you're ready to launch, it'll be easier, because we didn't know that like when we started. So it took us quite a while to figure it out, actually, whilst we were still gigging.